And speaking of breakout stars of the inauguration, we have another one with us in this. Reg, you notice anything different about the studio or the band tonight?
Oh, Hagar looks dope. Guillermo looks pretty rad.
Yeah.
Tim looking sharp. And Steve looking good.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, a new bartender?
A new bartender. Look, he's standing over Ian. You'll have seen this image everywhere at the moment. Look at that. Look. I'm loving having him here. I got to say, look, even the audience is filled out.
It's nice.
It's a cardboard cutout, and it's a cardboard cutout, and yet somehow I can still hear him yelling. Do you think Bernie Sanders knows that this is a thing? Do you think he even knows what a meme is?
I think they show it to him, and he's just like, eh.
That's great.
I don't think he's nonplussed.
I reckon this is the first time Bernie's finding out about this being a thing. I don't know where this ends. You've got to say, it's a show we've really committed to it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was it. Talk to me about this. Guillermo, Reg, did you get in touch with each other this morning and go, are you going to wear your camo jacket? I think this looks like it's made by the same person. Is it? Do we know?
Probably not. Probably
Lauren?
Reggie's costs much more than mine.
That's really sweet.
I can only imagine that that's true.
Like,
anything Reggie's got cost more than anything any of us have ever bought in our lives. That's the truth of it. That's the absolute truth. When I'm in the parking lot, because, like, well, when there used to be people here in TV City, I'd be walking in my car and they go, oh, look, is that your Porsche? And I go, no, that's Reggie's. Mine's just that one on the end. And they'd look at me like, well, you're insane. I'm like, no, that's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. Yeah. This won't make the show, I can't imagine, unless it ends up somewhere funny, Susan. We'll find out. But unlikely, given how well the whole Bernie thing's gone. But Reggie has bought my dream car. Yeah, he's got it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, wow, indeed, Susan. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
That's what I'm thinking. Wow.
Yeah.
How did that happen? I go home every night, I look at my kids, and I think, if you weren't here...
That's the truth.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
Yeah, I despise them for it.
I'm doing it for you.
All right, look at the school fees I'm paying out for them to sit in their own room on Zoom. Paying out school fees for basically what is an online tutorial. And I drive past Reggie and I think, I could have that car if it wasn't this. Moving on to the headlines, it was the first full day. Terence, what are you taking a photo of? Have we not got this? Do we not have this photo already in the archives? Is this some new setup? Do we not have? Your laptop must just be full of photos of me at this desk doing this. Like, I think we've got this one covered. Is there anything new? I love that you're here, T-Bone, but, like, I feel we've covered the James at the desk shot. Moving on, let's look at the headlines. It was the first full day of the Biden administration, and the president got right to work this morning, signing 10 executive orders today related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Sure, fine. Yeah, you want to clap, Susan? Great. Is he friends with the dictator of North Korea? No? Didn't think so. I mean, eventually, stories like this about a president being competent will be so common, we won't even have to start the show like this. We won't even talk about him. We can just do jokes about, you know, like a maple syrup truck that's fallen over.
Or narrow houses.
Yeah, some guy who's built a 3-story bong. We'll open with that and all will be right again. But until then, Amazon has extended an offer to President Biden to help with the national distribution of coronavirus vaccines.
Yes.
Yeah, now that should speed things up. Although, well, although for some reason, each tiny vial is still going to come in a gigantic cardboard box that's just been kicked over the fence into your garden. I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not sure I like it. I think this is going to put a lot of historic mum-and-pop vaccination centres out of business. If Amazon really wants to step things up, they should lean into the Amazon Prime TV talent. You know, just have all the vaccines administered by the hot priest from Fleabag. That's a shame. So we moved on from Fleabag that early. Bernie? Bernie looks a bit bored. Bit cardboard.
Yeah.
Cancel Amanda Gorman. We'll just play that joke for 10 minutes. And this is exciting. This morning, the United States officially rejoined the World Health Organization.
Yes.
I'll give you yes.
Yes.
Reversing a decision that was made by Trump last year. Dr. Fauci attended a WHO meeting today and began by saying, "So that was awkward." It's great news, but I have to say the bar is pretty low for good presidenting right now, isn't it? Biden goes, "Let's rejoin the World Health Organization during a global pandemic." And we're all like, "Oh my God! It's an amazing idea. Where does he get these ideas from? I love this guy. What?" Isn't that right, Bern? Exactly. And Biden is making some other changes as well. He apparently has removed Donald Trump's Diet Coke button from the Oval Office. You remember that? When he'd press a button and a butler would bring in a Diet Coke on a silver platter. I'm going to say it, Biden has undone the one good idea Trump ever had. Biden took out Trump's Diet Coke button. Unfortunately, he replaced it with a Metamucil button. I think I would like a drink button. I think I would like that. I've been doing the show 6 years. I don't have a drink button. Rob, get the network on the line. I want a Pellegrino button.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Good one.
Pellegrino button.
Nice.
I want it by tomorrow, or I'll walk. What are they going to do after the AFC Championship then, huh? Yeah, let's flex those muscles, right? A Pellegrino button, or I walk.
On it.
Gone. To Fox. Yeah. Do you think they do that?
I think it would be us doing it. I don't know if the network's going to involve themselves in this Pellegrino button, but we can probably make it happen.
And here we go. Here's a big story. Some big news, Rob. Get ready. Bernie, you ready? Of course he is, you cheeky bastard. Now, get this. It turns out Donald Trump's final act as president yesterday was to extend Secret Service protection for his adult children, potentially costing taxpayers millions of dollars. Trump's children were like, "Thank God, because this woman has been stalking us. She's everywhere, and it's a little scary." And then the woman was like, "My name is Tiffany." Can you imagine being one of the Secret Service officers? Like, is there a fate worse than being forced to take a bullet for Eric Trump? You train your whole life, you get in the Secret Service, your parents are proud, no one can believe it, and someone says, "So tell me, what do you do?" And they're like, "I protect Eric Trump." And then sometimes I have to look the other way when Donald Jr. and Kimberly Guilfoyle go to the bathroom together. And finally, a restaurant in the United Kingdom is hoping to open soon with a COVID-safe dining experience because they plan to use robot waiters to take orders and bring out the food. Here are the waiters here. Yeah, the face makes it so much more welcoming. The owner of the restaurant thinks that these robots are the future, but the robots say they're only doing this until their acting careers take off. Can we see the waiters again? Any guess what kind of food they serve, Guillermo? I'll tell you. Megabytes. We'll be right back.